Hello YouTubers, this is the Noobifier. Yesterday we got an 18-page studio report for May. I decided to cut it down for you. Here's the May monthly studio report in 4 minutes. The LA studio's been working on scanning and mining, which are both planned for release with 3.2. Remote turrets were also a focus as they're a major part of the 600 Eyes defense strategy. Vehicle art, system designs, and tech art have been working on ships and variants for 3.2. The Anvil Hurricane is in engine and prepared for the release of 3.2. There's also been Greybox setup for Mustang Alpha, Phoenix, and F8 Lightning. Tech art took a pass in support of the MISC Prospector for the future of mining. The new Spectrum architecture took some work, which will allow players to view and manage their contacts in the comms app as part of the Mobigless. The character art team showcased legacy armor sets for both Outlaws and Marines. The Austin team is working on features and fixes for Alpha 3.2. Quantum linking is progressing, so we'll soon be able to sync up as a group. This one's really cool. A spline jump was added, which will allow a player to jump in an arc around a planet or moon. This will drastically cut down travel time. The PU animation team has finished a set of mission givers, which moved over to design. The high poly detail phase is complete for both the Phoenix and the F8 Lightning. They're moving on to flight prep. The UK vehicle team has implemented the ability to under and overpower ship components and then hook that into the MFD UI. The blade has undergone a rework so it can better accommodate weapons. It's also had some extensive work done to the landing gear. The wingtips can now deploy landing gear to accommodate compression under the weight of the ship. The UK UI team has worked on item kiosks, mining, and QT linking. The HUD design for mining was finalized and implemented. Animation tackled the trained combat set for FPS AI. This included cover, peeking, blind fire, and reloads. The graphics team worked on mining, which required a new type of asset. Mining required new visuals to show cracking and heating of rocks. They designed new clear coat shading model, which can achieve convincing paint and anodized metals. The environmental art team has started a final pass on the common element utilitarian hangar. The Germany team added mechanics for NPCs to use and evade grenades. Large combat ships will now fight differently than fighters. For example, a large ship with turrets will engage you differently than a pirate M50. Vandal combat and flight was updated to make them as different from humans as possible. NPCs are also being experimented with so the players can experience more lifelike population as they walk around major landing zones. Environmental art continues to push on Hurston and their ecosystems. The wasteland biome that was first shown during CitizenCon will cover a large part of the surface of Hurston. It's since been updated to take advantage of the newest planet tech. The strip mining ecosystem of Hurston was also updated. Lorville is moving forward with work on various areas the players will be able to visit, refining the shapes of architecture, adding materials, lighting, and assets to further bring the areas to life. The weapons team completed a full polish of the F55 LMG, the Demeco LMG, and the Scalpel sniper rifle in preparation for 3.2. The level design team worked on the flagship landing zones, pushing the way in which they use procedural tech for layouts. Time was spent revisiting Area 18 to revamp it and fully integrate it into the universe, taking advantage of new procedural tools. The VFX team worked on the resource mining feature to create an entire suite of new effects. There's a primary mining beam which heats up and fractures the rock. There's also some effects that play on the surface of the rock to show that it's being cracked apart. After the rock is destroyed, an explosion effect is rendered based on how well you did. Too much power and you get a much larger explosion than if you were successful. After you break up the rock, a secondary tractor beam will be used to collect the minerals into your cargo hold. Montreal released an early patch on the 24th of May, which included a Friends implementation, which allows you to send requests and manage your contacts. There you go, fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.